really easy anymore to find negative portrayals of Christians in the media. Faith in Jesus is easy to make fun of, especially when faith's demands come into conflict with popular progressive values. But I sometimes wonder if the defensive posture taken by Christians doesn't feed into the negative caricature of believers as backward-looking, moralistic killjoys. When we buy into the culture war storyline, we're forgetting a bunch of really important facts. Number one, it's not an us versus them fight. And number two, the main battle is already won. We totally forget that. To the first point, we need to remember that, as Solzhenitsyn pointed out, the line between good and evil cuts through every human heart. That should give us who believe our sins have already been forgiven by Jesus a lot of compassion and hope for everyone who doesn't believe that yet. And since I also remember reading something about the last being first, maybe a modicum of humility as well, especially as we continue to do wrong and need forgiveness ourselves over and over again. To the second point, God's kingdom, as in the colonization of earth with the life of heaven, has already started. And it started with Jesus' resurrection 2,000 years ago. It's not just like a fuzzy idea that everything will work out in the end, but a certainty that things are already working out and we can be part of it. Both of these realities should fill us with something that is missing too often. And I definitely know it's missing in me. And that is joy. If we're not filled with joy in the knowledge that our sins are forgiven and that God is making something new on this earth here and now, what kind of example are we being? Of course, you can seek happiness in a selfish way, and that's not really what I mean. I'm more thinking about the joy that isn't dependent on circumstances, but is there in spite of them. So, next time I'm feeling discouraged about life, I'm going to dig deep and remember these things. And most of all, remember that a joy-filled life is the best gift I can give and the best way I can pass on my convictions to others. I'd really like to know what you think about this, so please leave me a comment and don't forget to subscribe.